I have been recording for about 4 minutes.
Oh shit, you might want to delete that footage.
I am so sorry. I will leave right away.
No, it's not an issue.
No, that's fine. That's
No,
fine.
you're good.
I mean, it's no stress to us.
No, I meant delete that footage of me, like, talking about that shit, because I don't want to be caught on, like,
Dude.
outside and have, like, a Trump supporter.
Like, dog, look. Everybody's talking about it. It's on everybody's mind. No one gives a shit.
Not to mention, we all have avatars and jazz, so
It's like the only person that actually might get caught up in some bullshit is me, and that's just because I show my face.
Mm.
It's like if I'm gonna talk
That is true.
if I'm gonna talk my stuff, I'm gonna talk my stuff out in the open.
See, Matt's
Fair
looking
enough.
for an excuse to get fired.
Dude, I fucking hate it. Like, dog, look, I fucking hate that job as is. All right, don't even get me started on. Don't even don't get me started on. Don't even get me started on the BS that really happens. That really happens in that place. Don't dog. Look, all right. I'm gonna just say that I'm gonna say that I walked out of that building last night with my back sore because I carried that fucking bank.
Ooh.
Yeah.
All right. There's no getting past the fact that, look, a lot of the people in there don't need to have the positions that they have, and they only have them just because they don't want to do shit.
Yep, true story.
It's like basically everything about that place is just bullshit.
Yeah,
Like pure bullshit.
true story.
Welcome to America.
I'm sorry, what the fuck is that Gengar doing?
Do I
He's
even
working
want
his
to
best
know? No, I
muscle.
don't want to know.
Probably saluting AJ in some way. Knowing him.
Proud.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, AJ's obsessed with Gengars. I have no idea why. Yeah. I think it's because they both share the same big shit-eating grin.
Damn, the heat.
See, that's why he's smiling in all his art.
Would you say that to his face though?
Yes!
Really?
He'll probably clap his hands and say, like, you know what, you're probably right.
Yeah, sounds about right.
I'm watching Sherlock Holmes too, by the way. I love the fact that the whole slow motion fighting thing. It's actually pretty awesome.
Oh yeah, don't isn't that during those moments where he's just analyzing his opponent and
Yeah. Yeah, but he's doing it.
Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, but he's doing it so fast that like this is how his brain is operating in real time. So yeah, it's dope.
It's like a Super Sentai transformation.
Hmm.
By the way, I don't care what anyone says. Mint and dark chocolate Kit Kats are the GOAT.
I haven't really tried one, so I can't really put my finger on that.
I was gonna say I'm not a big fan of mint in anything, so
Same.
but have at it.
Unless it's in my toothpaste.
Yeah, but that's it. That's the only place mint needs to be, in my opinion. That's just me.
Fucking pansies.
Well, no, when I used to have like those fancy chocolates as a kid, and then like you bite into them thinking that it was gonna be a good flavor, but it was some trash like cherry or doggone mint. It used to just make me mad. I'm like, well, why have the chocolate then? Why make me think that something is gonna be good when you bite into it? Huh?
You get this on cherry.
Yeah.
Fucking pansies.
Man,
Matt, we don't have issues like you do.
let's see, Matt, you're the one that wants the doggone mustard ice cream, bro.
No, the fuck I do not.
For those of y'all that are just tuning in, yeah, that's kind of what That guy from wanted mustard ice cream.
No. If I want anything, I want barbecue sauce flavored ice cream, you bastard.
Ew, disgusting.
I mean, at least you would have something to put on a burger or like a hot dog or something.
Hey yo, let me make. Hey yo, you know what? I'm having ice sandwiches for dinner. What kind of coffee we got? Oh, we got ice cream. We got barbecue sauce flavored ice cream. Delicious. Put that shit on there.
Oh my god, that's crazy.
I swear to you, dog, if anybody ever offer me a condiment flavored ice cream, bro, I'm just instantly turning into Bruce Lee.
That
Just 50 kicks right to the face.
Yay,
Wait,
violence.
don't worry, you two, don't take me down.
Oh,
We're only
take
gonna
him
get
down.
taken down if we mention the virus.
dead.
Oh, you mean the Backstreet Boys reunion tour?
Yeah, man. Who doesn't love the Backstreet Boys? Are they even alive anymore?
Yeah, they are. They
Okay.
came out with a Christmas album like a few years ago.
I don't pay attention.
It's like no, actually they can't. Actually, they had a revival album. I think in late 2018, early 2019.
So you mean we Frankenstein them all together? Beautiful. God damn it.
What the fuck did I just hear?
I forgot he had that stupid text-to-speech program.
Oh gosh.
damn it.
Or however the hell he does it, I'm not sure.
Wait, wait. We make it sing some random ass song. Wait,
That's gonna be weird.
okay,
That's gonna be weird to hear.
Okay, so that's gonna be Yuri for the rest of the night.
Or listen to like 2 a.m.
I was gonna say, Yuri, can you say all our base are belong to us?
All your babies.
Or
Hell no.
yeah,
Why is that?
yes, very good. Thank you.
Well, time for killing floor of the group. Later, guys.
Later.
Hey,
Adios. Man, she loves playing her killing floor.
Hey, Killing Floor is lit. Believe it or not,
Yeah,
I'm surprised that we have not played that as a group yet.
there's
See,
a lot of
here's
things we have
my
to do
thing
as a
with
group.
game. Is Killing Floor kind of related to games like Death by Death? Games that
No.
you would only play on YouTube to stream, and not what you would play like by yourself.
No, I had fun. I had a lot of fun even playing solo Killing Floor.
Yeah. God damn it.
Oh yeah, he even changed his name to it
Bro.
just for the joke. God bless. But Killing Floor, nah, it's a game you can play by yourself or with friends.
It's like,
Oh,
wait,
okay.
HD, did you never play that? Did you never play that game with us when it was free on PlayStation?
No, I was gonna say I don't like horror games like that, other than like Left 4 Dead and stuff.
No, it's
It's
close to
like
Left 4 Dead,
Nazi
man.
Zombies. It's not even close to like a horror game.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's
Merry
just
Christmas then.
it's just fucking murder everything in sight.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Very
The
good.
only horror is the fact that these things look like they're from like a Silent Hill game. But other than that, there's literally no horror or jump scares at all.
You know what, yo? I'm gonna have to ask you mind turn that down because Nintendo will be up our fucking asses.
Oh shit! Right, I forgot about that.
Please, Daddy Mario, don't hit us.
Immediately breaks out the hammer. Let's go.
Oh God, this episode has now been removed off YouTube.com. For
I
more
almost didn't
information-
even realize
I was
that.
gonna say, I was gonna say, did you put the other episodes up?
Oh, I'm finishing up the thumbnail first, then I put it up. The new one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Brightside has basically done all I need is Rojas, but since Rojas has never been in a single one of our episodes yet, I'll probably just do it as is.
Yeah. I just want to hear my voice. That's all.
I got you.
Understandable.
Those guys.
I downloaded the podcast where you guys were talking about the console combat one. I was listening to that on my way to work one time.
No, Nintendo, no.
Nintendo don't Yamate.
Apparently, Nintendo don't give no fucks lately.
I'm like, dog, it really ain't even. It's. I swear to you, people. I don't understand why people are having such a. God damn it!
Wait, such a what?
It's like, okay, I don't get why people are so confused as to why Nintendo's doing what they're doing, because it's not complicated, right? The whole thing is that Nintendo does not like shit existing that they don't directly profit from, right? Why else do you think they keep shutting down all these damn Smash tournaments and all this other jazz? It's not a complicated thing.
Their company, they
here's
want to
a
make
meme
money.
image that
I was gonna say,
basically-
why do people think that Nintendo's their friend, bro? Like,
It's like, no, dude, Nintendo could not give a shit. The whole
Exactly.
the whole truth is that if we're gonna talk about it, and I'm gonna talk about it, is that when it comes to Nintendo, like I said, they want to directly profit off of anything that involves their stuff. That's the reason why they shut down those Smash tournaments. That's the reason why they started Nintendo Versus. That's why they shut down the emulator sites. And the thing is that Nintendo already knows that they can pretty much do whatever the fuck it is they want and get away with it because people are still gonna keep buying the games.
exactly.
It's like, dog, the whole thing was Nintendo.
Is there any way
Yeah.
that I could turn that down a bit?
You'd have to lower Yuri's volume.
You know, for a moment there, I thought the Nintendo copyright lords literally struck you down because
You
you
know
literally
what?
just disappeared for a
Wait.
moment.
The funny, and you want to know what the funniest thing is? Dog, somebody actually let loose reports that Nintendo got people following, like Nintendo got people on other people like the freaking FBI.
Yeah, they got mad records of hundreds of people.
I'm sitting like, dog. Honest to God, the fact that, like, you know what? If it was like the FBI or the CIA, it wouldn't bother me that much. The fact that it's Nintendo scares the ever living hell out of me. But it's like, yeah, no, they singularly want to directly profit. Like, okay, let's keep in mind the events of everything that went on to, I think, what was it, the Game Awards when Sephiroth first got announced. It was they shut down the Big House tournament. They shut down the Big House tournament because it was using emulated stuff with a modifier on it. They shut down the Splatoon tournament because people were showing too much support for the Smash community. And then they started copyrighting and taking down a whole bunch of videos involving Nintendo music. Now, clearly, like I said, it's because they want to directly profit off of their IPs. Okay, that's completely understandable. Everybody was pissed off, as Omni would put it. No, the music is understandable, but as Omni would put it, everybody was big baby rage mad, and then. Dun dun! Here comes Sephiroth and Smash. What was we mad about?
Yep. No, that's true.
So it's like
I was gonna say, and ironically enough, people have kind of forgotten all of the issues that like the Smash community has had. Remember all those allegations and all that stuff that was coming out like during the summertime? Was it last year?
No,
People. I was gonna say people forgot about that, right?
It was like, dog. It got to the point where the conduct committee just straight up disbanded, because that's always been a hard thing to fight against, and it's constantly gonna get worse. The thing is that that's something you can't fight against because it's a Nintendo game. It's the Nintendo community. It brings in players of all different ages, so it's like, dog, you just that's just not gonna happen.
Which is
more or
pretty fair
less,
considering.
because like yeah, considering everything that goes on with it, they don't profit off of those tournaments. And then the last thing you would want to be is a company that's connected to you know certain
Affiliate.
things beginning with the P word. Because I'm just like, I'm still pretty sure that they reeling off of that shit that came down from the Fire Emblem Heroes community. Because yes, it was there too.
What happened with that one?
Oh, that
I've
one
never played
artist.
Fire Emblem. You know.
It was
Uh,
like again, like Fire Emblem, like when it comes down to Fire Emblem Heroes, this went down. I think like what a good 2 years ago, but it was just another case of a real somebody real big in the scene taking advantage of somebody that's small in the scene. That's all it comes down to. And the situation, the situation never gets any better. And it's just because most of this stuff revolves around Nintendo games, it gets worse because you're bringing in more people at the top and more people at the bottom. And it's like, dog, you put like, okay, let me put it to you like this, right? That would be the same thing as me. Like, okay, in my position as a Twitch streamer, right? I'm relatively small. Well, yeah, I'm still relatively small. That would be the same thing as somebody older than me that's big in the scene saying like, yo, if you do this for me, I can help you out or some shit like that, right? It's like because these small kids are seeing these people that I more or less idolize, they want to get close to them. And that don't necessarily mean that, it's gonna be for good reasons. I forgot what Twitch streamer it was that said it, but it's like just because somebody's good at a game doesn't mean they're a good person.
Yeah.
So I don't know. That's part of the reason why I don't. As much as I love Nintendo products, I can't really say that I'm just gonna dive into their communities like that. Because
my thing is this. Well, my thing is this: is that my thing is just. I was gonna say my thing is just like, okay, people need to stop forgetting that that just because Nintendo made a game that you loved when you were 6, an actual company. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Like they're not your friends. Same with Capcom. Same with any other company. Like they're not your friends. I mean, we learned that with the whole Cyberpunk situation. These people are not your friends.
Now the Capcom has this new copyright law.
Actually, a lot of that shit that came down from Cyberpunk came down due to investors, not CD Projekt Red wanting to screw anybody over.
I don't know. I think there's issues on both sides, both with them as a company and with the investors too.
I mean, it's just like the whole Game Awards debacle all over again. If we leave them in charge, they'll just pick the shitty games to rule over the.
Yeah, it's like but see here, here's my whole thing. Here's my whole thing with it, right? I'd be willing to believe that it was CD Projekt Red. I would be willing to believe that it was mismanagement on CD Projekt Red's end, except for the fact that the problem is like, dog, look, we know that they can release quality work, and the Witcher series took quite a bit of time to make. That being the case, we've seen that CD Projekt Red knows what the fuck it is they're doing, and most of the issues are only coming down to PS4s and base PS4 and base Xboxes.
But they did get the game and say that it was supposed to be for current. Well, at the time, current gen was last gen.
Yeah,
like
it was
they
announced
said
in the beginning of both their lifetimes, so there's no excuse for that development issue.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like, and not to mention all the stuff that was cut from the game too. Like,
now see that's something I'm unaware of. You mind filling me in on that one?
What?
I'll see if I can find the better link.
What is it like? I've seen and I gotta find it. I've seen there's a couple. As a matter of fact, actually, Yuri, CD Projekt Red pretty much came out, and you talking about that Reddit leak, right? The one that from that so-called anonymous employee. CD Projekt Red came out and pretty much negated that. They said that was a load of that. All that entire document was a load of rubbish for the most part.
Which could mean nothing because companies lie all the time.
Yeah, true. I'm just thinking maybe it's there to save face. Maybe that was their way of saving face. I have no clue. All this is just messy.
I mean, see, that's the thing though. The last time we had a leak like that was when you know what the fuck came out, and that turned out to be true.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. We dare not speak of it.
Yeah, we don't need to speak of it because it hijacked the entire Game Awards.
That's putting it mildly. Hijack is, how should I say it, low term. High term would be called possession.
T-Lo.
That's what I call it.
That's literally the same thing.
Yeah, but possession is the entire soul of it. Hijacking, like anyone can just hijack it and retake control, but no. The soul of the Game Awards is now officially gone for me.
Never dared to begin with.
To be fair though, y'all remember what happened the year before when Death Stranding came out, and Death Stranding took most of the awards, and Jeff Keighley had to come out and say, I'm not just giving Death Stranding awards just because the developer is my best friend, and I secretly like to make journal entries about him, So all of that was suspect. So
Yep, but no, Chris. To clarify, we're talking about The Last of Us 2, a game which most of the gaming landscape pretty much hated, but it somehow managed to win damn near every award.
I was gonna say it's funny too because I remember when they announced the game, like before the leak dropped, and people were, people were like excited, and hyped, and then like the leak dropped and people were just okay.
It was like, yeah, well, see, that was the thing though, because that was like we were expecting more of The Last of Us, not the shit show that turned into.
Quite true.
Hey, man,
it was like that
saw
for the
longest
longest
to write his shitty story and he took it.
Because it was like for the
that's because. And I was gonna say this is kind of like my issue too. It's like you're a game developer, not a civil rights activist. Come on now, like, dude, just make your game. That's it.
It's like, yeah, no. But again, we talked about that Hollywoodification of fucking video games, and that includes politics as well. Mm-hmm. That's the reason, and that's the reason why the game's narrative came off as being so that's the reason why the game's narrative came off as being so damn terrible.
True.
Because I'm like, dog, look, even for as much as I like Sonic Fox, you remember how the fuck most of us disliked the shit that he did when he got the contract.
Oh boy, howdy! I forgot about that. I forgot that was a thing, or more like that was just placed in the far back reaches of my memory. Yeah, I remember that.
And again, to clarify. Just so everyone is aware anybody that's aware that's listening to this podcast, keep in mind that nobody in this group is exclusionary to any sort of race, creed, sexual orientation, yada yada, anything like that. We're simply stating the fact that it's kind of inappropriate to hijack the award show about video games to talk about A, your sexual orientation, B, your political association, or a combination of the two.
Yeah.
Because again, like I said, I like Sonic Fox. He's a decent dude when he's not injecting politics into everything. It's just the only thing is that you can only say you're a gay furry so many times before it's just like, all right, dude, can you talk about something else?
And even more so, like one would think that the people from these communities would be ticked off at the fact that they're now being essentially treated like basketball cards.
Yeah, more or less.
You would think that mods would get more. You would think that people would get more ticked off at that notion. Like, you know, like so. Yeah, I'm. It's throwing me off.
Not
It's like how
necessarily every.
like nobody's like why are y'all not y'all do realize y'all are being played, right? Y'all are being used, right? Like
Exactly, bro. It's like,
like
yeah,
y'all
no,
are just a flavor of the month. Y'all are marketable.
Yeah, so if,
Like,
if
no,
you're
that's real,
marketable,
like,
you might as well
that's
use your
real.
effort. You use your short time in the limelight to bring some light to some of your issues. Yeah, Sonic
No,
Fox
but
is
the way
probably good.
and I would understand that if it wasn't done.
Like,
I would
no,
understand that if it was done with nuance, but for the most of the
that,
time, it's not.
For the
Most of the
gaming
time, it's not.
community, no, gamers don't understand nuance. What the fuck are you talking about?
Oh no,
Gamer,
I understand. I understand that, but
like,
like, no,
I
yeah,
it's like,
understand that.
no,
But
no. I wouldn't dare, like, I wouldn't even dare say that. No, there are plenty of video games that can handle some really serious situations and serious topics with quite a bit of subtlety. All right,
Yep.
you wouldn't even have guessed that. But the problem is that most people don't know how to write things as being subtle anymore. All right,
Yep.
they have all the subtlety as a golf club to the fucking head.
which
Yep.
most people need because most gamers have reading attention of fucking fifth graders. God damn it!
It's the reason why
You
we have
have
so many Call of Duties than any other game.
or the fact that Metal Gear Solid, a anti-war games series, has so many right-wing fans who praise it for its wars. Like, no, do you not understand the message of what the fuck this game's about?
Apparently not.
No.
So it's like, yeah, no, like I said, games are fairly subtle. It's just most people don't pay the shit any attention.
I was gonna say, Yakuza 3, they tackle like in the beginning of the game, they racism in well, I was surprised at how smart they handled it.
Wait, AC, hang on. Yuri, you
Yeah.
might want to run that one back for me again.
Oh, right. Yeah, Metal Gear Solid 5 has a Phantom Pain has a secret ending that can be unlocked if you remove all the nukes from in-game.
Hmm.
Wait, oh, seriously? That's an actual thing?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's one way of putting it.
That's kind of nuts. I mean,
Uh.
like people haven't been talking about. I mean, I have to look that up now. I'm curious about it now. But yeah, back to Yakuza 3. There's a okay. That's the okay. Fair enough. I never played the multiplayer for 5. I could never I didn't get that far in the story to where that became an actual thing. But anyway, Yakuza 3. There's a These are minor spoilers, by the way, but it's Yakuza 3. It's been out for ages. Uh, Yakuza in Yakuza 3, you're playing. You're the main character has a orphanage that he's looking after, right? And one of the kids who's black likes one of the other girls there, and I think he like wants to he like tries to impress her by like dressing or whatever the case is, and dressing up or whatever, and then that doesn't work, and then I think he wants to go like take her to the movies or something like that. But anyway, um, the girl ends up coming out and saying that she doesn't like the she doesn't like the other kid because he's black, and Kazuma ends up getting to the bottom of this, and long story short, they end up handling the whole racism situation in a surprisingly nuanced way. And I say surprisingly just because it's surprising that a game handles intense, you know, nowadays it's surprising considering the fact that, for lack of a better phrase, everybody wants to be so preachy about everything. And virtue signal and say, hey, like what is it? Like Bungie, they came out with their what was it? They had like a convention or something like that, where it's like only the black developers were, you know, acknowledged or whatever the case is. Something stupid. Yeah, it's just dumb. And it's so crazy too because Martin Luther King and all the other previous civil rights leaders, they fought to get America where it is, and then you find out that college campuses now want like black only spaces and all this other stuff. It's like, are you serious? And that's an actual thing, by the way.
Well, you know what? All of it just comes down. You want to know what all of it comes down to me? The same single phrase that I utter every time something like this goes down. Never underestimate the power of stupid people in large groups.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
NYU students demanding. This is Fox News. I don't trust that.
In other news, Robert Downey Jr. and Jude Law are so good in this movie.
I completely forgot that you were watching Sherlock Holmes.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
Speaking of which, actually,
And we never heard from him again.
I was gonna say, you want to know something that's even more stupid related to that, Yuri? They said that. Well, no, the stupid thing is wow. Oh my gosh.
So like our wonderful President Biden is like, oh, like what did he say? Like black kids don't do as well as white kids.
Oh, mods think that. Oh yeah, no, Biden has said some like racially jacked up stuff. I've heard of him.
Yeah. There we
but
go. Poor kids just aren't as bright as white kids. No, poor kids are just as bright as white kids. Like, you fucking asshole. What's the difference?
Bruh, come on now. What was it? There was something else that I had in my mind. I forgot what it was. But yeah, I'm watching Sherlock Holmes 2 and loving it. I'm waiting for the third one. I know they're working on the third one now, so
You know what? Actually, I just saw the advertisement for this not that long ago.
Bruh.
What?
Bruh.
Reddit, Slavic people not considered people of color by the Coalition of Communities or Color. And
those are the same. Now I just remembered the whole notion of the whole Latinx thing, and I think I think it was white. I think it was white people. There's an article that I saw that white people are angry that Latinos aren't calling themselves Latinx anymore, or Latinx period.
I don't think we've
And I'm
ever
just
called
like,
ourselves Latinx.
I was gonna say, right? Like stuff like that is just dumb. Like, how in the world can you like impose your will in another country's like language, another culture's language? Yo, that needs to be on a T-shirt. Somebody needs to put that on the T-shirt. I'd walk around. I'd rock it.
Let me see if it's
I'm
already...
not Latino. I'd rock it. Stupid notion.
There's no T-shirt of it.
All right.
Alright, we know what merch we're selling.
Yeah.
Didn't Anthony make a joke that he asked one of his coworkers about that shit and he just called him Cabronex?
What does it sound like? What does it sound like a laxative?
Like no, Latinx. That sounds like a laxative.
No, that sounds like a Kleenex, bro.
Like it sounds like somebody's getting ready to say laxative X.
Yeah.
For the
Oh
bowels in
gosh,
you.
that sounds like a nuclear weight. That sounds like a mixture of like a laxative and like something related to chemical or something. Whenever you put X at the end of something, it's gonna sound like a chemical 9 times out of 10.
Oh, for sure.
Thank you, Pop-Up Girls, and not the remake, the original.
Like, look, we don't talk about that. We don't talk about that remake animation.
That's brilliant. That is brilliant. I was gonna say, no lie though. I mean, I'm kind of glad that shout outs to Christine Cavana, by the way. I'm kind of glad that we didn't get a Can you imagine if they rebooted like Dexter's Laboratory?
No,
yeah.
hell no.
That's a classic that
Exactly.
doesn't need to be
Dear
touched.
God, that I don't see.
Technically, they kind of did, but it wasn't a reboot though because the animation style is different. Like, I think towards like the 7th and 8th, because I think it went on for like, let me see how Dexter's Laboratory went on. I think it went on for like 7, 8.
It is getting a reboot though. It's premiering in 2021.
Shut up.
That's
What?
Or hold up. Was there one in 2018?
Shut the fuck up. Shut up.
Yeah, I'm actually
What?
saying that there was a reboot made in 2018.
Bro,
Hold up. I need to look into this. Keep continuing.
you're not gonna have Kennedy Tarn.
Hold up. Where's...
Yep, and then
Yo,
just
man,
out of nowhere,
Panther
just, and
Slap
then
is the
just
best.
him just starts crying out of nowhere, and he still cries in the exact same way.
Oh my! Oh no! Well, I know one thing I'm not watching. You're right. I was gonna say they are trying to reboot it.
Yeah, they had
But guess
planned for
what?
a revived 13
Then-
episode season, but apparently that fell through when Chris Savino left to make The Loud House for Nickelodeon.
I was gonna say, well, here's the thing. Chris Savino isn't a part of it, which I don't know. I've never heard of him before. But
Yeah, I just said he left to make The Loud House afterwards, and he was...
oh, okay.
He worked on
But-
Ren and Stimpy, Dexter's Lab, Powerpuff Girls, My Little Pony, Daredevil, Suburban Daredevil, Kick Buttowski, and Mickey Mouse. What the fuck does
Okay.
that just mean? Pinky?
Okay, he's got big.
Oh, the shit
Oh.
you learn.
I'm
Something
sorry, what?
Okay, I need to see Chris Savino.
Something that's also a red flag for me is that they don't have Gennady. Wow, something that I think I heard about that too. They also don't have Gendy Tartakovsky, and they don't have him. No, I'm good. I'm not watching it. I'm good.
Ah, damn it.
So they don't
And the only
show
person that
anything,
they
but I'm not sure if this is safe for work or not. Fuck it, not. Here's the comic that Chris Savino's Oedipus comic.
Right.
Also, one other thing, can we get like the actual episodes of Dexter's Laboratory on disc, like the entire series, bro?
As much as I would love that, I think really if they was gonna do something like that, they would have did it already.
No, I know, but they already released the entire series of Powerpuff Girls. You would think that they did the same thing for that too.
Hmm.
I mean, like, let me.
There was a Region 1 release of Season 1 of Dexter's Lab back in 2010.
Yeah, but it was just Region 1. They have the other regions available, but that depends on what's his name.
But nah, man, I think I'm gonna have to back down out that remake because if it's anything like that Powerpuff Girls remake animation,
Yeah.
touch that.
Yep.
It'll have to
So you're
depend
not
on how they see the property. Because if it's just entertainment for dumb kids, you'll get either a Powerpuff Girls or a Teen Titans Go type of show. Which
This is like, dog. Look, the last thing I want to think about is watching Dee Dee twerk.
True.
actually, there's a good thing I wanted to bring up. Back then, when we were talking about old shows from the '80s, there's a misconception that every show we watched as kids was great. No, there was a lot of shits that existed. We just blocked it out of our memories.
Oh no, I agree with you. I agree with you. I mean, I feel the exact same way. But it's just certain things were also good. But we were kids, so we didn't fully appreciate how deep stuff was.
Yeah.
We didn't catch how deep.
because you guys were dick stroking the hell out of shows we watched. But I just wanted to keep on remembering. Y'all didn't realize we had a lot of shit, or you're just intentionally obtuse about this.
No. I definitely.
Maji.
Actually, like I was just saying, Robot Jones was funny.
It was, and it was weird because it just disappeared out of nowhere, dude.
Same thing with My Life as a Teenage Robot.
That got canceled for, I believe, to further promote SpongeBob, is what I heard. Was one of the theories. Or let me look that up. Yeah, it was okay. It was canceled because of poor ratings.
This is why I don't like to play Among Us anymore, because now it's so easy to pin the blame on me. I saw Yellow and Pink literally kill in like laboratory, and it's like I report it, and yet they still vote me out. You know what? Fuck people. They deserve to lose.
Devin says as he was the imposter that round.
Yeah, I wasn't the imposter. I was crewmate. Alright, sorry for that off-topic shit. Sorry for that off-topic shit.
No, that was a funny. That was funny though, because I was kinda like, that's why I hate Among Us, because it killed My Life as a Teenage Robot.
Oh god.
When did Zone make that? When did?
Yeah.
That's funny.
It's like, wait. In context of that Zone animation, that takes on a completely different meaning.
Final episode was on May. Hold up, was that original US air dates? May 2009.
I was gonna say they're still trying to do They're trying to do a Zoe 101 reboot.
Oh my god.
Wait, what?
Wait, what the fuck was Zoe 101?
It was a live-action Nickelodeon TV show that was around during like the early 2000s.
Yeah, it was.
Wasn't that with Lizzie McGuire or some shit?
No, Jamie Lynn Spears.
Who?
Exactly.
Britney Spears' little sister.
It was a show. What the fuck? I remember.
Yeah. I used to watch The Brothers Garcia though. That was a good show. I like that show.
10th anniversary and possible revival.
For the love of Pete.
All I got here is that Spears revealed on a podcast in May 2020 that she was interested in building a possible revival, and that discussion had been underway, but nothing official could be said about the project at this time.
Yeah, I mean, obviously everything is shut down, due to COVID. So,
Yeah, I ain't putting too much stock into that.
Mm.
Matter of fact, I seen a little while ago that a lot of the team was interested in doing a iCarly reunion episode, and I ain't gonna sit here and lie. I ain't gonna sit here and lie and say that I wouldn't be interested in that because it sounds pretty damn hilarious. But
Well, iCarly was awesome. Oh gosh. Well, no, it'll be even less considering the fact that he got fired.
No, really.
Yeah, he got. Oh, they let him go like this year,
wow,
which is crazy. Or no, not this year, last year, which is crazy considering the fact that my dude. I mean, he's made like really successful shows consistently.
That's writing and producing career. All that. Ken and Kel, Guys Like Us, The Amanda Show, What I Like About You, Drake and Josh, Joey 101. Oh, he did basically all the live action stuff for Nickelodeon.
Yeah.
Victoria, Sam and Cat, Henry Danger, Game Shakers, and The Adventures of Kid Danger. Since 1994. Oh, good. Just thinking of this fucking thing that Yuri posted. What the fuck is up with this jacket thing going on?
what?
This Supreme jacket with the the drip. There we go.
What is it?
Fucking hype beast. It's just that usual, the usual swag, gang meme shit. It's never anything to take seriously.
The YouTube.
Okay.
I was gonna say all the clothes that people try to hawk on YouTube.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Funny thing enough, I actually saw that on the funny meme for Goku Black.
I love how YouTubers can become fashion designers now. Just saying.
I mean,
It's like, dog, let's be fair. It's been for a little while that YouTubers was somehow able to just become just like fucking social. Like, dog, they have this weird ability to be like social and political icons in ways that make absolutely no sense.
because they gather a
story.
following. It's no different from movie stars being able to bring the light on their own topips.
Only thing is now is nobody's giving a toss about you movie stars anymore.
Yeah, exactly. It's a past. It's how media changes. People theater workers were famous in their time. Now they're dead in the age of movies, and in the age of the modern VTuber, movie stars are dead. It happens. Secondly, have you seen fashion shows? Holy shit, this stuff is horrible designs.
Oh
Yeah.
hell yeah, dog!
I'll take
I
anything
remember,
from a
like-
YouTuber over a fucking fashion show. Look at this shit. Look at what the.
Oh
fuck
hell
is
yeah!
this?
No, because it looks completely
You
ridiculous
guys
now.
there?
I
I was
like,
say
dog,
y'all cut out.
I remember one dude was straight up trying to market like plastic bags or some shit.
Like, yeah, fashion designers suck.
True.
You know what's funny? Why the hell does this lady remind me of one of the fucking girls from Cuties?
We don't talk about that. We will never talk about that.
But the resemblance is uncanny to me whenever I look at it.
Like, we will never speak of that shit ever again.
Which is why Matt's gonna review it for us.
No, fuck that. I'm never like, no. I watched 30 minutes of that fucking movie. I have never hated myself so much before.
Because now you're.
How
on
is this
FBI watch
Bastion?
list.
Bruh,
Fashion
I was gonna
designers
say,
suck.
bruh, that's up there. I was gonna say,
Oh
bruh,
my-
that's up there with. Why does my man look like a Oompa Loompa, dude?
I'm like, wait. First chick looked like she trying to be a damn waterbender. This next one looked like, bro, she looks like the old ass 50s comic interpretation of what a woman would look like with that weird ass, I'm trying to be a vase, I'm trying to be a lamp figure. And this nigga, bro, I swear to God, this man looked like he bought into Dr. Seuss's whole catalog.
Yeah. Well, you know what? No, you want to know something funny? Because of how big those are at the legs, I kind of want to just take. Does anybody else just want to take like a sharp object and just deflate it? Like, am I the only
pop
one?
it and see him like fly
Like,
off
I
into the
just want to
sunset.
just pop it and just like, and then to top it all off, like, what is it? Y'all were talking about fashion earlier. That's the equivalent to modern art. Like, modern art is just,
Oh yeah, let me just tape a banana to a fucking wall.
Oh,
not
that's a
even. I'm
laundering
gonna throw
scheme,
it. Yeah,
dude.
no. You throw a 2x4 with the banana and some glitter on it, and just put it in a lobby, and that's modern art. And you'll have people, you'll make millions, have people standing around, sipping one and asking, "What was your inspiration?"
Money
I wanted to
laundering.
stick a banana to a fucking wall.
Mm-hmm. Bro,
Are you telling me that this is not high art of the highest caliber?
No, that is not. I've seen better paintings that make Squidward look like a handsome Squidward.
And also,
I was
like you
gonna
said,
s-
yeah, it's just tax deductions and money laundering with some art. Like there
Yeah,
is
I was
some
gonna say,
modern
he's-
pieces, but the most that get covered is the stupid shit like the banana on the wall,
Yeah.
which a dude actually just kind of took off the tape and ate it in front of the whole crowd. Yeah, man, who ate a $120,000 banana art installation. Jesus Christ, you can do money laundering that isn't obvious. God damn it. Uh,
Bro.
yeah, true enough. No, the Tuna's defense was actually the best. It wasn't vandalism, it was an art performance from me, and absolutely I am not sorry.
Mm.
Oh, the dude who made the banana thing made a $6 million 18-karat gold toilet, which was stolen, quote unquote, from the Blenheim Palace earlier in the year.
Wow. Golden toilet.
Yeah, the shit Donald Trump has.
I was gonna say that better make your return $1 billion. It better transform excrement in cash.
Like, dog, could you imagine somebody was trying to?
You keep cutting out. Every single time you keep talking, you keep cutting out.
It's hey,
HD,
let's
yeah.
make hey, check out my doodle sculpture.
Hey, I was gonna say, well, I was gonna say, you got those, what is those chicks in college that think that turn their period into art or food?
Dog, no, fam. The one chick that was using her yeast infection to make bread, that she sold.
Oh,
Ew. That is immensely disgusting.
so I'm gonna need a therapy for that, Matt. You'll get your bill in the mail.
Yeah.
gonna dock
I
that
feel
out your
like
fucking
I feel like we
paycheck.
done bounced back. I feel like we done bounced into I feel like we bounced back into Shimonetta when we made love cookies.
Oh god.
It's like, all right, I'm head out. Hey, yo, bro, just thinking about that shit, my lunch was like, all right, I'm head out.
Mm-hmm.
Matt tells us about the yeast bread. My stomach. Yeah, alright, I'm out.
Right?
Yeah, I ain't talking like, dog. Look, I don't need to talk about that because
Like I could have lived my whole life without ever hearing that sentence, Matt.
No, and the thing is mods think that they're actually making a statement with that. It's like, that's like me thinking I'm gonna turn my urine into freaking vitamin water.
I mean, nothing's stopping you.
Except common sense.
I mean, we've learned in the last 4 years that common sense is not common in this world.
Bruh,
Oh,
bump
no,
that.
not
We,
anymore.
bruh, bump that. We learned common sense wasn't common before president got in office.
Yeah, true enough.
You could just go to college and find that.
God fucking
God
damn you.
damn it! Of course it would be. Of course it would be his ass that would say some bullshit like that.
Gonna revoke your Texas speech privileges if you keep this up, young man.
Immediately, his next line is "Try me, bitch."
You already said, try me, bitch.
Wait for it.
Oh.
Alright,
God
let's see.
damn it.
And
Well, it's
ban
not for me to hear
Yuri.
you guys make your jokes because most of the time you guys are cutting out on my end.
Oh, shit.
Can I be heard clearly?
Yeah, you can. I can hear you
Okay.
now, but it's like every single time your voices keep cutting in and out.
Oh, yeah, that happens from time to time on my end too. So you are not
Oh,
alone.
This is why we
oh
use
god.
internet, kids.
And, yo, is there anything that you guys are excited about playing? Like,
Monster Hunter Rise.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. That's been on my list for a little while. That and
I,
of course Guilty Gear Strive.
I want to try that new what is it? The Calamity, Age of Calamity.
Oh, Age of Calamity. Yeah, actually, you know what? I've been thinking about it for a little while. I actually might do a stream on that.
That'd be cool.
But see, the
I
only
know
thing,
that I know one
oh,
of my favorite YouTubers reviewed it. But I still have to watch the video just because I'm curious about it. But I mean, it looks great.
oh
I
yeah,
mean,
no,
it looks cool.
like no, it is like, and you know what? See, I like it because it's so different from your usual warrior style game. It's singularly in the fact that it is. I don't know. It is. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's a Warriors game, but it's not a Warriors. It's
See,
I don't know.
here's my thing. If it's a Warriors game with an actual story that you care about, then I'm good. I'm good with that.
Well then, you definitely gonna be. Oh yeah, that game got a big one coming, don't it?
Hmm.
Yeah,
What were you saying? What were we saying, Matt?
but like no, yeah, it's definitely it's definitely got a big story. But the thing is that you gotta understand, like you gotta go into that ending with it's. I don't want to tell you about the ending, but it's kind of one of those things. It's kind of one of those things, Ocarina of Time sort of situations where
Uh,
it splits. It can split the timeline.
oh, I never played Ocarina of Time, so I don't know.
Fucking sacrilege.
Well, number one, I never had a 64.
Hey, have
Uh,
you played Twilight Princess?
huh?
Have you played Twilight Princess?
No. The Switch is the first Nintendo
Damn it! I'm
system
trying
that
to
I've
give
ever
you an
bought
out here.
myself.
God damn it!
I was
Fucking.
gonna, yeah, I never got into Nintendo systems like that. Like I said, the Switch is the first Nintendo system that I've owned that I bought. So
Wow. So no 3DS, no like Wii, no Wii U.
Nobody
the
bought
Wii
the
didn't
Wii U,
impress.
Devin.
Well,
Ooh, Ministry of
I was
I
gonna
Dawn.
say
cannot,
the Wii.
I cannot believe that this man is disrespecting me by saying that the Wii is not that good.
I
Well, I
said the
never was
Wii
impressed
U.
with the Wii. First of all, number one, and the Wii U was trash. So obviously, I'm not gonna buy.
It's like, you know what? See, I can't even lie to you. Like on a scale of 1 to 10 for the Wii itself, yeah, that's a solid 6.
I would
But you know,
give the
I
Wii
say the
at
ga-
least.
I was
I
gonna
would
say
give
the
the Wii.
GameCube was better than the Wii.
Yeah, but I would like to say that the
in all
Wii
honesty,
had some good games.
yeah,
Oh no,
it
it
had.
did. Oh, it did.
It's just it didn't have enough to really keep it floating because most of the stuff,
And
most of it was
most of the
like
stuff,
games.
most of the stuff that they had was geared towards kids in motion control and old ladies.
Not to
That was
mention
the
on
market for
rail
their
shooter
system.
games.
Yeah, that was the market for the Wii. That was
It
it.
was it was like honest to God, the only thing that I can really remember playing, like the only thing I can remember really playing on the Wii that wasn't specifically marketed towards kids or just family shit in general was the original release of Muramasa the Demon Blade, Mad World, and it was one more. It was one more. It was one more. Crap, I can't remember. Oh, Tatsunoko versus Capcom.
Hmm.
But yeah, other than that, though, if we're gonna if I'm gonna be honest with you, the Wii had some decent games. Oh, and I do gotta give him Metroid 3. Or
Hell
should I say
yeah.
Metroid Prime 3. Definitely gotta give it
Mm.
that. But it's like other than that, all the rest of it was just like, yeah, it's a super family friendly console, yada yada yada, blah blah blah. And that was cool. And oh wait, no, because of course you also gotta give the games the original No More Heroes. You can't disrespect the legacy of NMH like that. But yeah, no. Other than that, it was an extremely family based console, and not to say that it couldn't have good games, is that it was more likely to have a bunch of shit that just appealed to family.
Yeah.
And of course, with it Nintendo being Nintendo, you knew it was just Nintendo stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
What?
Oh, yeah, sorry. Something really intense is happening. Anyway, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. I wasn't gonna get a Switch until like some friends convinced me, and yeah, like I saw that they had something more than Mario on their system, even though I've got like 6 Mario games on my Switch. So figure that noise out. And Mario Odyssey is so dope though. It's a bit easy, but it's dope.
Yeah. Yeah, like you know what? See, I like the fact that it's a game that you can legitimately spend some time in.
Yeah, yeah. Not to mention, I was gonna say, like, I still want to get, what is it, Bravely Default, and what? There's another game that they had on the Switch that I really wanted to play. Oh yeah,
Exactly.
yep.
Fucking like, bro. Wait. Just out of nowhere, fucking running in like fucking deja vu just starts playing for no reason. What the hell's going on? And why is the camera moving?
Right.
Deja vu. I just been in this place before. And that's copyright.
Yeah.
Well, that song
let's
has like
see.
200 remixes. We're not gonna get copyright struck for that.
I wouldn't know about that.
But it's like no, and see, that's the thing though. When it came down to those games, it was because they kept trying to keep everything all super general and family friendly. Wait, what?
Deja vu, but text to speech says it weirdly.
Wow.
I have to. I'm just adding Bravely Default 2 to my list.
It's like that's kind of the thing. Bravely Default as a game is an enigma to me.
It's a game that Square Enix didn't want to make because they don't want to make turn-based anymore.
Honest to God, that's kind of what it feels. Because the way the combat work is.
It certainly is a game.
Oh, Octopath Traveler. That's the game.
Okay, now most definitely I can get behind Octopath Traveler.
I was gonna say that was the game that actually sold me on the Switch. One of them.
It was like because it feels like you're playing. It feels like you're playing old school Final Fantasy, and the story was dope. So that's one that I will always recommend.
And like I would look into getting Fire Emblem 3 Houses, but I kind of feel like I need to know about the other previous Fire Emblem games.
You don't need to know shit about them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, every single
Like the
last Fire
Final Fantasy
Emblem
scenario.
game is like in its own universe.
Like,
It's like the Final Fantasy franchise.
Yeah.
The only
It's
problem
like-
is you don't.
it's only very rare instances where you'll have multiple games that tie into each other. It's not often at all that they will.
There's only 2 games in the series that have 2 direct sequels, and the rest are either their own continent universe or like so far into the future that it doesn't fucking matter if you've played the other
Yeah.
one.
Yep. But also, if you like Persona games and you're interested in stuff like Fire Emblem, I also this man. But it's like, if you into games like that, I would say Tokyo Mirage Sessions Sharp FE.
Oh,
That's another game that I like. That's another one of those JRPGs that I have on my list, especially because essentially it was supposed to be Atlas making a Fire Emblem game.
But it became Persona with a Fire Emblem characters.
Yeah, more or less.
Oh, I've seen this. Wait, I've seen this game before, but I didn't know anything about it. So I was like, I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna just, take a leap of faith like that. But
It's like if like honestly, it's one of those kind of games that people forget exists, but it's still good.
And that
Okay.
game would be.
Tokyo Mirage.
Yeah.
Pay attention.
Same
Devin.
thing. Like it's kind of like it's the same. Like to me, it's the same thing with The World Ends with You. Again, great game. People forget it exists.
And then Nintendo
True.
handed.
As a matter of fact, I'm gonna add that to my list.
And then out of nowhere, the game got a sequel announced
Out of nowhere,
and Switch and PlayStation 4.
I was gonna say, I heard they're trying to bring back Power Stone, bro, and I'm okay with that.
Shut the fuck up. I hate the fact that you brought that up.
They hated.
And no,
Yuri for
what made
playing
it even
the
worse
show.
is that he put the fucking ooh afterwards.
I think that's what completed it.
He will sit there and mock you, Matt, for all that you love.
Right?
Oh god.
But it's like, no, it's legitimately The World Ends With You is legitimately a dope game. Honest to God, it's one of those games that it's one of those rare games that actually had an impact that I can remember that still had an actual impact. It just straight up changed the way I can look at it changed the way I look at social interaction.
Huh. Well, I'm gonna have to find a better copy other than I'm hoping I can find a better copy other than what $80 freaking, man.
Like, yeah, you ain't about to find a physical copy of that game on Switch that ain't
But then
completely
again,
overpriced.
the Old Boy trilogy is like 50, right? But the only thing is that the Old Boy trilogy is hard to find. So you want to talk about overpriced? Memory and Melody is overpriced.
Ironically, it's funny
Wait.
how we're talking about games. Alright, continue.
Wait, no, you were saying what was overpriced?
Melody of Memory.
Oh hell yeah, no! Like you know what? I don't get. You know what? See, what's starting to piss me off is that rhythm games that charging full price for fucking rhythm games that makes no fucking sense. It's like, dog, Persona. Like, I'm sorry, Persona 5, Persona 3 and Persona 5 dancing games. They are not a $60 value.
True.
Those are like the only way I should be paying that much for those games is if I'm getting the games, the DLC, and the entire soundtrack. Otherwise, you got a problem.
Actually, I'll reverse that. The only way I'd pay $60 for both of those games is if it's a combo pack and you're getting both.
It's like, dog, look, I wouldn't dog. Even in that case, I feel like it's a bit too much. Keep in mind,
fair enough.
Like, keep in mind, this is coming from somebody. Like, keep in mind, this is coming from somebody who bought Persona 4 Dancing All Night. So it's like, dog, look, all of those games is basically the most important part of those games are just the soundtrack. That's it.
Wait, repeat what you said. You cut off.
It's like, no, because the main reason why people bought those games in the first place is because it's basically just a playable soundtrack.
Yeah, but then it's like if you want to play the soundtrack, then why not just load the soundtrack then?
Shut the fuck up.
So this has actually been a long time industry issue about the $60 price tag for games in general, and basically it's because the no game company wants to charge less than their competitors. Because fucking the Borderlands, the Take-Two, I think CEO once talked about it, like, oh yeah, we should sell games for less than like $40. No, they're never gonna do it because they don't want to minimize their profits in any way. Like, even if you say like, oh, this game shouldn't be $60, every new game is gonna be $60 because they don't give a shit. I mean, the only exception has ever been like, I think the Crash games, the Insane trilogy, and that's
Well, that makes sense though, because you're getting 3 games. Like if it's a collection, I could see charging 60. What gets me though is how like to charge like $60, $40 or $60 for a remaster.
True enough. The only way, that really don't count for nothing. It's like, dude, it's a remaster. You're just re-releasing a game you already made with updated visuals.
I was gonna say the only what's the name I could see that made sense was the only remaster where it's like between 40 and 60 where it makes sense is because it is like with Yakuza 2. That's a remaster using like a completely different engine as opposed to 1 and 2, 0 and 1 type thing.
The Kiwami games, right?
Yeah, you're right.
Mm.
God,
Stop that!
Fair
I
enough.
was gonna
Yeah,
say, yeah, that helps.
stuck now.
I feel like this is just that moment where everybody needs to collect their thoughts.
Yeah, fair enough. But yeah, I said they're already charging $70 for PS5 for the next current gen
Bullshit.
systems.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, you're like, yeah,
That's an actual thing.
like, they upgraded the price on everything.
Yep.
But now instead of paying $60, I have to pay like what, 70?
Yep.
Or you can
Well,
do
I mean,
what
I was
we
gonna say-
do and buy used, or after
yeah.
it drops in price.
Yeah, that's what I do. Or I was gonna say, yeah, but what next gen only has like 5 games now,
Yeah, pretty
5
much.
new games. So unless you want to buy Miles Morales 5 more times, I mean,
And Google fucking sucks. I typed in PS5 games and I get Namco Dragon Ball Z Extreme Butoden for the 3DS and Odin Sphere for the PS2. What the fuck?
wow.
But
Odin Sphere was actually pretty good though.
actually, they did do a re-release of that.
Yeah, I have it. Oh
GTA 5
dear
will finally
goodness,
run at
bruh.
60 frames. Good job, Rockstar.
Wow.
Yeah, most of the PS5 games are just the re-releases, aren't they?
Yeah, I was gonna say what's throwing me off is the fact that, I mean, it's not like for GTA 5, it's not like there's gonna be much difference. Like, okay, it's gonna run better allegedly, but I mean, are they gonna take care of all the other issues? Are they gonna take care of the grindiness of the game? Nope.
No, of course not.
Hell
It's
no.
like a gacha game.
You
The
gotta
grind
keep people.
makes you pay money.
They gotta keep people playing it somehow.
Well, no, they got to keep people buying up shark cards. That's what it is.
Yeah. Remember, kids, game companies are not your friends. You're
Yep.
sheep to them. Good little sheep that must open their wallets. Hey, Gacha Games, how you doing? No, they're not.
No, they're not. Cool is your friend that likes to give you a ride. In his car.
That depends on the ride.
I literally just finished what I was saying.
Sorry.
Yeah. If only other companies did that.
Nice punch. If only more. What are you talking about? The game will be. You're an alpha tester. What the fuck was beta tester? Yeah, beta tester. No. They also made Gary. Wait, they made Gary's mod? Trouble and Terror Sound, Face Wound, Chippy, Clad. I've never heard of this rest of the stuff. Rest.
They're already talking about nerfing the Kyle Perico eyes? No, dude, keep it the way it is.
Wait, what are we talking about?
The new GTA.
No, I saw a YouTube video where somebody was asking if the Kyle Perico heist was going to be nerfed or whatever, and I'm like, no, don't do that. Don't do that. Leave it just the way it is.
Mm.
I'm also not a fan of GTA heists just because you have to do them so often, so many times.
Oh, yeah. I mean, at least with the new, at least
Like, is that, and I feel like I've seen some of the rewards you get. It does not feel like they pay enough for all the shit you have to do to set up for them.
No, they did not.
because I was gonna say that, but I was gonna say with the newest one, it's decent just because you get like a decent amount. Um, but then you have to deal with the fact that you're trying to be stealthy in a GTA game, and GTA isn't built for stealth. You know.
And you know what? See, that's the funny part. You can make a game that's fun that's still buggy. I feel like that was the entire culture behind Skate 3 as a game. That game, like most people legitimately played it on easy mode just because that was the easiest way to exploit all the bugs and whatnot that made the game fun. From the super jump pop outs and the infinite wall rides, it was crazy, but it was a whole lot of fun because of it. And it's like, even Cyberpunk with all of its problems, a lot of the glitches that I ran across came out to be far more hilarious than anything else. I still remember one time just in the middle of a life or death gunfight with this super armored guard, and he just randomly flies into a wall and dies. Funniest thing ever.
No, I could deal with stuff like that happening occasionally, but you know, from what I've seen, like my experiences were decent, but I've seen other stuff where it's just horrendous, and I'm just like, oh my god.
And yeah, I have, but but see, that's the thing though. Most of that stuff was early in the game's life cycle.
So like what, 2 weeks ago?
Wait, the game's been out. Wait, the game's only been out for that long? Jesus.
I'm genuinely asking because, like, dude, I've been here in my house for like 7 months. I've lost track of time at this point.
I was gonna say, so is the rest of us. I've just been working.
Cyberpunk, when did you release?
It came out December 10th, but I feel like
So like 3 weeks.
Yeah.
And the real release date is gonna be in June.
Wait, what? That's an actual thing?
I mean, it's Cyberpunk, of course, more than likely.
True. Yeah, no, you're right. That just surprises me, actually.
Well, the way you rephrase it, now my mind just went to that video. Silence, wench. I no longer wish to fight. I just want to be happy.
want to be happy.
So in other news, the beloved ReZero franchise is coming back for the second half of the second season.
I was gonna say, what is that? Is that an anime or is that like a...
Yeah, basically it's an anime. It's pretty much the opposite. It's isekai inversion.
I keep on thinking whenever I hear the phrase, whenever I hear the title ReZero, I keep on thinking of Resident Evil Zero. Like, no lie. Like that. Like what? How many Resident Evil Zeros are they making? What the heck? Why are they doing this?
You're not the only one.
No, it's quite literally just what happens if you take a guy to another world and give him no special abilities whatsoever.
Yeah, it's realistically, hey, what happened if you were sent to the fucking Middle Ages with magic?
It's like, would you survive or are you gonna get your ass kicked? You're probably gonna get your ass kicked.
The answer may surprise you.
I was gonna say, speaking of that. Speaking of anime, like I kind of want to go back and pick up the Gundam Wing series on Blu-ray, even though I've already got it on DVD.
Oh yeah, boy bands, let's go.
Yeah.
Man, that's exactly.
So you're not wrong. It's just like I'll say you're not wrong. There's like five. There's like five. You know, there's like five of the main characters. So
Let me see if I can get a cash out, because this looks like a boy band cover, even though one of them's got a fucking gun aimed at you. It's funny, of all the times I've heard of Gundam Wing started popularity, I have no memories of ever watching this show.
yeah, I used to watch it a lot on Toonami back in the day, and I loved it. And then like a friend of mine wanted to watch G Gundam, which is more like I guess kiddish.
It's absurd
I hated it.
shit, and I love it.
Yeah,
No,
I hated it.
No.
I hated it.
SD Gundam.
No,
What
man,
is that?
dude, how can you hate...
Fucking Chibi Gundam.
Dude,
Oh,
how
gosh,
can you
no.
hate G Gundam when it
God.
has the Tequila Gundam?
Well, I don't drink, so you know whatever.
I don't either, but I still love this. son of a bitch.
Unless that's a reference to Hard Boiled with Inspector Tequila.
No, it's literally a Gundam that is it's Mexican as fuck, and it's called
Wow.
Tequila Gundam. Look at it.
That's
I feel
Oh
like
my-
somebody had fun when they made that series.
Oh no, it's even better. They didn't. One of the guys didn't. The art director thing did not want to do G Gundam, so we kept on coming up with the stupidest design for every country, and they just kept making it.
oh seriously?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, the story was that, like they were trying to. Oh, we want you to design these to keep making toys. He's like, I don't want to do this. So if I make designs that are stupid, they won't make it. Then they keep making it.
I would love to know how infuriating. Yeah, I'm looking at it right now.
Like
I'm
this was
looking
not our intention.
That is good. Yeah. That is good.
Uh,
Wow.
it's absurd, insane, and the voice actor for Domo and Kashu, the main character, is the fucking hammiest bastard you'll ever hear.
It's like I feel like it's another one of those Deadly Premonition type of situations.
But yeah, like
Uh,
the cover for Gundam Wing looks just like that, or for Blu-ray, and they have apparently they have episode 0, which is a thing, and it's kind of like a prequel to Gundam Wing. But I've already got the manga of that, but I still would like to see it animated, and then like the OVA of Gundam Endless Waltz, and yeah, I think they have the it's like an actual like another version of it, so I kind of want both of those. The only thing is to get all 3 of those on Blu-ray is like $40 each.
Oh, man, Blu-ray sucks because of their absurd ass prices, especially for anime. Holy shit, is anime
Oh man,
expensive.
yes! Oh my goodness!
So,
Now you know what? I'm somewhat unfamiliar with this. Can you explain?
Well, the anime
Blu-ray,
price,
Blu-ray for anime will regularly go for into the $40 for like 5 episodes.
The fuck?
Yeah,
Well, I mean,
think-
you're getting 20. You're getting 20 for one season for Gundam, but yeah, okay, the anime that I got on Blu-ray is Cowboy Bebop and Cowboy Bebop Outlaw Star, and I think that's it though. I think that's the only 2 though.
So currently, Cowboy Bebop complete series on Blu-ray goes for $20.66, but there's a
Oh!
crossed out $59.98 on here, so I'm not sure what the
I
fuck's
was
going on.
Yeah, well, I was gonna say, and I forgot Big O. Big O for anime that's expensive.
Yeah, this holy
I
shit!
think
Crossed out price is $80 for Big O Blu-ray.
Oh, yep, for $81 for
The Yuri, the anime was Gurren Lagann. That was like $600 for
What the
that
fuck?
stupid fucking box set. Yeah, and
Dang, niggas was thirsty for bro. These people were thirsty to get some Yoko action.
Most likely. I mean,
well, the thing
have
with
you
those
seen them
boxes
honkers?
don't really sell all that well.
What happened? What were you saying, dude?
It's like I feel like when people say that, they forget the fact that she's 14.
Wait, why is Kill la Kill $160?
Is it the complete series or is it just one
Yes,
part?
the complete box set. It's 160. What the fuck?
Hmm.
Let me get a picture of the stupid Gurren Lagann box set because it's like, oh my god, there's so many editions. Which
Excuse
one am I
me.
looking for?
You excused.
Oh God, the Rona. I can feel it.
But
Oh,
I was gonna
You don't have to bleep that out.
say, but yeah, I think I found a copy of Outlaw Star on Blu-ray for like 20. Like if it has like the banner essentials, then 9 times out of 10 it may be cheap, like 25 plus, which I mean to me is considered cheap. But if it's anything else, yeah, you're gonna have to pay arm and a leg.
Yeah, especially
Which
if it's
kinda
more
sucks.
modern anime because that is stupidly expensive. I remember two
Yeah.
best friends talked about it. Like when Madoka Magica was airing, it was like 5 DVDs. It was a Blu-ray with 5 episodes, $40 each.
Yeah.
So it's anime prices are stupid. Funimation, if I remember correctly, have the highest prices for anime DVDs and Blu-rays.
Mm. And I was gonna say, and I'm a physical media type person. Like I don't stream. I don't rely on streaming unless absolutely necessary. So, you know,
Has the highest Blu-rays.
Straight up.
Yeah,
I was gonna say,
get you some of those writable DVDs from Walmart and Yo Har Fiddly. Oh,
Being a
here's
pirate is always me.
Dragon Ball Z seasons 1 through 9 is $153.
And I guess I can kind of get that.
yeah. But though, to be fair though, DBZ is not something that like it's not a DBZ isn't a series that I'm looking to necessarily
It's,
get back into like that. It's like I've seen it. I've seen
it's
it
not
all. Like
necessarily ambiguous like under the radar show. I mean, Dragon Ball Z is basically as a pop culture icon as like say I don't know Tom Cruise and Mission Impossible. I mean, it's like no matter where you go, you'll always find a DVD box set for Dragon Ball Z.
Especially in
yeah,
Mexico. Shit's massive in Mexico. Dragon Ball Z is outdated, if I have any right of saying that.
I mean, come on, bro. It's fucking ridiculous power scale, the anime.
Yeah, it's
yeah.
set up.
But I mean, it's like I
precursor
said. I mean, you know, can it's not like I need DBZ series like that.
It's like, don't like, and I completely understand the fact that there are some people that basically that more or less changed the landscape of anime for them. But it's just, dog. Look, it's Dragon Ball. It's not that important.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, like I was gonna say, like I have everything that what changed anime for me. Like
Just like
how,
we ain't talking we ain't talking like Akira type shit.
yeah. Oh, speaking of Akira, please tell me y'all heard about the craziness with the 4K release of that movie.
Mm,
No.
Okay, well it turns out so Akira you can pick that up on Blu-ray for I think like what 20 something bucks, right?
$14.
Right. But the 4K
It's $38.
no. Oh yeah, it was, but before that it was like 60 something.
Damn.
Damn.
Right.
what happened to make that price drop so far?
Well, because it was controversial stuff. I mean, it was controversial, crazy. Like, it was what was it? Oh, because like there was something with like the it was either the upscale or the sound that just wasn't right. That people were just like people kind of like called the company out for. So I don't know if they fixed it or not, but I'm not paying $60 for just one movie, bruh.
No, I
Like as much as I love Akira, no, I'll take the Blu-ray. I'll keep that. It's better. I'll keep the Blu-ray version. I don't need 4K like that. Not to mention, like you got to have a 4K TV, which don't have one of those.
It's a good thing I just got my 4K TV last Christmas.
rich
Speaking of,
bastard.
I mean, I was gonna say, my thing is I want to like get my own place and all that, and there's no point in getting like upgrading stuff like that if I don't if I'm still with my folks,
You know,
like,
also, cause see, we like and see me and my folks kind of having a talk like that earlier, dog. Okay, so I remember a little while ago I was like, dog, I finally checked this out for the first time today, and I'm gonna say this right now: fucking housing prices in Chicago are ridiculous, dude.
Oh, Chicago's always sucked for that.
It's like, dog. So me and my folks, like, I was constantly talking, like, I wanted to get my own place downtown and whatnot, right? Because
yeah,
I kind of like the metro scene going on downtown,
yeah,
dog.
me too.
But I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. For anybody who might be watching this, just if you can stay with your folks, stay with your folks and save up and buy a house. Because I swear to God, the rent on an apartment is more than a house note.
Ironically enough, my mom, I was gonna say, ironically enough, me and my folks were talking about the same thing today. 'Cause I was gonna say, she brought up the same thing. She was like, "Yo," she was like, either you get out on your own, or you rent until you get, or you
yeah.
hang with us, build yourself up, and then get your buy get you a place where you can buy it.
Yep.
Yeah. Because in downtown you're looking at consistent six figures.
Oh yeah, no. I was already like, dog. I was already imagining that, but I was also thinking like, I checked through in the city too, but it's still basically just as expensive. So I was
Yeah,
like,
I mean,
you know what, bunk it. Like I said, I just save up. Stay home for a little while, save up, build my cash up. It's really not that. It's really not that worth it. Really
I
not
mean
that
the
worth
only I found like I wouldn't want to live downtown. I would probably want to live up north ish, or like out like in the suburbs out west over here. But like I said, it just depends on the pricing and all that stuff.
It's like now when you say like in the north, that's like the suburbs, right?
No, he's going to Canada.
No, north side. AKA as far away from the hood as I can go.
Yeah, pretty much.
Right?
It's like nah, because you ain't wrong about that. Because we pretty much stay on the same page on that end.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
By the way, I did not ask this. Can y'all hear the gameplay going on in the back, or is that
No.
For once,
Nope.
no.
Okay, fantastic.
He's finally learned what headphones are, kids. I'm so proud.
No,
Yeah.
using headphones on this microphone in order to hear y'all. I just had the TV turned down.
Oh my god, he's finally learned what volume is. I'm so proud.
Bruh.
Have you not realized that I'm the loud one of the group?
Yeah, and have you not realized that every episode has you with that fucking TV blaring in the background?
No, I haven't.
Every
Also,
fucking
how does
episode.
my voice sound, real quick? Does it sound staticky like it used to be, or is it improved in any way?
No, it sounds clear to me.
Yeah.
I think it's because I'm using my PS4 headsets.
Normally, that would be my response.
Yeah, it's always been your response. Since we fucking started this channel, I've had that fucking TV in the background.
It's like, oh, you can't hear me? Let me just blow your eardrums out right quick.
Like like a fucking asshole.
Hey, I didn't just start, okay?
Yeah. Matt's over here. I'm trying to make this professional. Meanwhile, he can't turn off that fucking TV.
Right?
Actually, no, because the problem is that the TV is my damn monitor.
Okay, Matt does not know how to use headphones. Fantastic, boys. We're at a
It's like,
great
no,
start.
the problem is that I would have to feed, like, I have no way to feed all of this audio through both my TV and my PC.
And then we need to learn cable management, kids.
Cable management, dude. Do you know how many dog? I have had to completely re-clean this damn room 3 times just this week. Cable management? No, I have a difficult time with organization management at all. That shit's not happening.
That's one of those. That's one of those things where it's like you can't live with anybody else. You got to kind of rock with yourself for a bit, and then just be like, "Cool, rock with that." That's what I do. Live by myself.
It's like, dog, look, because I don't make qualms about trying to deny this particular situation, dog. ADHD is a bitch and a half to deal with, and it makes it way harder. It makes, dog, the idea of organization is almost non-existent. I try to keep things clean. I try to keep things in order, but it's like the only way I'm going to do that is if I have very specific things put in very specific places in order to keep up with it.
Yeah, organized chaos.
Otherwise, my brain's just like, yep, that lives over there now.
Yes, yep, same here. I could organize this fucking room, but I've just decided to let things lay where they lay.
And it's like, and you know what? See, the worst part about it is that if I clean the room, I completely forget where everything is. Right. Meanwhile, leave it messy. Oh, I know exactly where I put that.
It is most definitely funny how that works.
Beauty of HDHD, kids.
It's like, dog. Look, you could be like my floor, like the entire floor of my bedroom could look like orders. I will know where everything is. Right. Then you clean it, and it looks like the average adult human being. Where the fuck did I put everything? Like, things could be legitimately sitting right in front of my face, and I will not notice it just because the area is clean.
Gotta love it.
Let me just go ahead and TV volume set to 100. All right, 3, 2, 1.
Yes.
I'm looking up.
You know what? That was actually perfectly timed.
I was gonna say I'm looking for something to watch on Netflix. Actually,
Sweet Home.
you know,
There you go.
Dog, I've been recommending Sweet Home to people left and right. It might just be because I'm a horror enthusiast, but I genuinely like that. I genuinely like that show.
oh, okay.
I like it because of the characters and the fact that they actually make you feel for the characters, each and every one. Like, sure, there's some characters that you might question, like, what the hell? Or it's like, why? Or it's like, you asshole. And then the next moment where the redemption arc hits, and then you're like, I miss them already.
Yeah. I was gonna say it's better than
This man.
it's probably better than watching 13 Reasons Why. Just saying.
Dog, look, and you know what? See, I like. Again, I like shows that have a point to them, but it's just like, dog, when you try to make a show like that, you can't make it super heavy-handed.
Oh, bruh. Okay, so here's my thing. The first 2 seasons of 13 Reasons Why, like, I won't watch just because they take themselves way too seriously. Seasons 3 and 4, I watch all the time just because I know it's stupid and the writing is completely just asinine. The writing is just complete stupid. But then that's what makes it great. Like, when you see how crazy and stupid stuff gets, it's just like, oh, I love it. It's great.
It's like, nah, man. When show, like, that's the thing. When stuff tries to take itself way too damn seriously, that's when it becomes a problem. If it's not a serious subject, like, well, no, there's nothing that can take itself way too seriously. Otherwise, it just comes down to being one of them. Like, it comes down to being one of them. Like, somebody trying to make an art house film or some bullshit like that.
I was gonna say, like, they turned the story. Well, first of all, they turned the story of Ipman into our house movie.
They
it's
turned
kind of a good
story of what now?
Ipman, the guy.
Oh
that
yeah,
Bruce Lee. Yeah. They turned that into a thing, into our house movie, and then also too, as far as like for season 3 and of 13 Reasons Why, they have this whole like rapist redemption arc. And I kid you not, that's an actual thing. Like, the guy that's pretty much a villain and known for raping, like, multiple girls and stuff, pretty much does a whole redemption arc, a so-called redemption arc, and it's nuts.
Huh.
It's crazy how much they actually try to pull it off, and I'm just like, the writing is terrible.
So I'm saying, like, okay, so I'm gonna put that show on the list of never touch that shit right next to Cuties.
Yeah, it's not. If you haven't seen it, you're not missing anything. Put it like that. I just like watching it just because of how stupid it is.
Yeah. Also, of course, I'm gonna add.
I'm sorry, what?
Wait, what? You cut? I was saying you cut out.
Yeah, indeed.
You cut. I was gonna say, bro, you cut out majorly. I didn't even catch a word you just said.
Yuri's Sexual's redemption arc. He now only rapes other rapists.
Oh. No, I see it.
Wow.
Looking like a double wide surprise.
Oh god.
He's just walking up on bugs. What that immediately just reminds me of the most cursed fucking Meat Canyon video.
Oh, okay.
Do I even want to know what that is?
Okay,
Not unless you want your soul to be pure.
Okay, so so here's the thing. When it comes to Meat Canyon, he's an animator on YouTube that makes just really fucked up, disturbing horror animations based on either like classic cartoons or modern shows. Basically, he just makes some really disturbed ass animations, right? Okay. And one of them was Looney Tunes.
Yeah.
Bugs Bunny and Elmer Fudd. The thing was that he turned Bugs into a struggling rapist. Essentially, he was getting ready to
get all up in Elmer Fudd.
Exactly. He was getting ready to Fudd all up in Elmer Fudd. And anyway, so here's the thing, right? Warner Brothers put a copyright claim out on the video, and of course, it was successful. So the thing is, because they legally claimed it as their property, technically you could make the statement that when it comes to Bugs, his actual story is that he was a struggling rapist the entire time.
Bruh. How?
So you can't. Sal is literally at the point where he's
that was
lost.
deployed by the Anunnaki.
Look who finally decided to join us.
You gotta know the fact that Tony decides to show up the second I start talking about the joke of Bugs Bunny being a struggling rapist. I feel like we're accidentally saying something here.
Anthony's trying to defend the kindred spirit, that's all.
No, hang on. Are you guys assuming something here?
Okay.
You just assumed that I was assuming something, you bastard.
You're assuming that I'm assuming some shit, you assumer?
Is it because he's black, Anthony? You fucking racist.
Hey, I'm black too, so you can't use that.
Asking
You're
all
Puerto
them
Rican,
questions.
that's not
Why
the
asking all them
same.
questions? Why you asking all them questions, making statements? Assume.
Me and Matt practically grew up together.
Exactly. I'm pretty sure if we walked into a room full of KKK members, they'd hang us both the same.
Look, not trying to like blow smoke on my ass or anything, but I'm pretty sure they would hang me first, man. I look like Al Qaeda, all right? They hate me more.
Well,
You're
I'm pretty
okay to
sure
the
they'll
master
hang
left.
anyone, seeing how it is they literally raided the White House.
No, right? Fuck
Devin,
that.
you're first to die on the list. Never mind.
Oh, please, it'll take them ages before they even get to me. I'll probably be like in Japan before they find me.
I'm sorry, fam. You would definitely be the first one they'll go
Yeah,
after.
you probably would be the first one to die. Not
Remember, kids, when you're with your friends and you're running from the KKK, you don't have to be fast.
It's not about who runs fast. It's not about who runs faster. It's who. No, it's not who runs the fastest. It's who runs faster than who.
See ya.
We just tripped Devin on the way out.
Yeah, it ain't about to be me.
Excuse me, I'm pretty sure.
No, it doesn't matter. No, it does not matter. I am tripping whoever. I must live.
So you're really taking that whole thing that the black man always dies first to like heart. You really don't want to be the first one to die. You'll just do
hell no.
anything. Yeah,
From
you'll
them?
purposely kill
Nah,
one of
bro,
the
I'm
teammates
good.
to make it seem so that way you're not the first one to die. I give you props. That's good on you.
No, Matt tries so hard that he accidentally gets himself killed first.
He's thinking like a survivor.
Adapt, survive, and overcome.
Adapt, survive, overcome. Yeah, exactly. Survivor. So seriously, what we're talking about here?
Can't remember.
I forgot.
Are we talking about the food stand that opened up in front of the Capitol building?
No, we were talking about how Bugs Bunny is a rapist and he tried to rape Elmer Fudd.
Oh yeah, no, that's legit now.
Yeah, that's legit.
Actually, Warner Brothers, I didn't realize you wanted that into your lore, but congratulations, Bugs Bunny's now a rapist.
Well,
Also
considering
make
the fact that he always kissed Elmer Fudd within every single last Looney Tune short, like, yeah.
But anybody,
That's a pretty big leap to go from give me a smooch to bend over and bite the pillow. I'm going.
Bring that ass over here, son.
Yeah.
No, we can do this the easy way. We can do this the hard way. The choice is yours.
Bugs, I don't think we'll be doing it any kind of way. Yeah, I see you choosing the hard way, Doc.
God damn it.
Oh, God.
The more we talk about it, the worse it gets.
No. I mean, I don't think it can get much worse.
Oh no, it could get worse. It could be a Call Me Carson situation, but we ain't gonna talk about that.
Oh, dude, about the whole allegations against him. Was it what he was grooming?
Dear God, finally somebody else I can talk about this with.
Yes. No, I
Spill
only got
the
this
fucking
bit
tea.
because somebody somebody just gave me a brief synopsis of it, or I guess summary. Like, oh yeah, no, the whole thing is him grooming children. Like, what the fuck? And it's funny because there's a bunch of videos called any percent speed run Carson predicting his future, some shit like that, and all the posts and shit that he made. Like, come on, dude, come.
Huh.
So remember, kids, don't go grooming children on Discord. It's a very bad thing.
Yeah, groom them on Twitter.
Yeah, they're
What the fuck?
what? So I have several questions for you.
Oh, I'm trying to get this shit demonetized as fast as possible.
Look, that already happened the minute I joined in. All right, there's that.
No, we mentioned COVID, so we're already screwed there.
Oh fuck!
Like, dude,
yeah.
all you just gotta do is bleep that out, and we're good to go.
Wait, can
Wait,
we?
what?
Wait, hang on,
What?
hang on. We also had to mention China's
China.
corruption.
Shanina.
That's
No,
how
we
these
don't have-
guys. That's how we try not to get demonetized. We say China.
You're right. We need to talk about the one country that matters, Taiwan. What do you mean we're banned in China now?
It's
What do you mean Taiwan doesn't exist? As a
like,
country?
dude, no, dude, that shit, like, no. What do you mean one of them's black? All right, get him the fuck out of here.
Get them the fuck out of here.
Oh shit, that.
But remember, change Taiwan to
Matt just
Thailand.
got a
call.
That should work perfectly.
Matt just got a call by Winnie the Pooh telling him to shut the fuck up.
Don't tell them
Oh
anything.
gosh.
Don't say shit, Matt. Tell him to eat shit.
Tell him to eat dog. I mean, fuck shit.
Wow.
Yeah, I ain't gonna eat my dog if I had one.
In nomine Patris Filii Spiritus Sancti.
About, we've been demonetized.
Dog, do you realize this is one of the single most unmonetizable channels on YouTube?
We did a hentai
No,
podcast.
wait. Y'all say wait.
You know
Hang
what?
on, I'm trying to-
No, that doesn't even count, dude. Like, you gotta keep, like, dog, you gotta keep in mind. Okay, fucking between Project Melody and the rest of the V Shoujo cast, they basically made their careers off of hentai.
I
Melody
mean,
was on
to be
Pornhub.
fair, that's how
We're-
everybody starts off, isn't it?
We're not on Pornhub though yet, Matt. So come on.
Wait, that's a lie. That's a lie.
Nor do any of us have grok tits.
Ah.
I don't think we're too dirty enough for Pornhub.
It's like, look, all right, you know what? Look, let me see if I can get in contact with Belle Delphine and see what we can do about that.
Okay. Might
Do
as well have her talk on the show.
I can guarantee you the viewer rate would go up a lot.
God bless. Also, Devin, if we're all that ugly, that means we fit into live action fat bastard hentai. God bless.
Oh, fuck
There's
yeah,
enough
we
for us
do.
after all.
No. Specifically, ugly bastard hentai.
Yeah. It's
Hell,
Well,
yeah,
you're
that's
all on the-
awesome,
Well, you're all on the ugly bastard page. I'm on
Shut
the
up, Devin, you're
motherfucking
there with
protagonist page. I'm on the protagonist page.
Oh, the fat
I'm the
bastard
one that
hentai, yeah.
literally gets all the
bro. Got it. His
hair.
tags are rape and lolly.
Sorry, dog, but you ain't got hair like that yet.
Oh.
Like you have, like, sorry, dog, you don't have, like, look, you have protagonist hair when you have no vision.
When you have no vision, you gotta be
Oh,
blind.
It's like specifically your hair needs to be so long and so lengthy in front of your face that you can no longer see.
Oh, I'll try to talk to you guys later. I'll be back.
He's going
Yeah,
there.
Put
never
down
listen
the
to them again.
Rogaine. God damn it, he's trying to God damn it, he's doing the thing with the Rogaine again.
Bruh.
Just the bruh.
I feel like out of everybody in the group, HD just like the second we started talking about or getting into crazy shit, he's just the one looking at all ass just like a disappointed parent.
And I was like, oh shit, what the fuck did I sign up for?
I mean, considering the rest of us have all these crazy ass outfits and HD is the one in the suit.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I am okay with that.
It's like, dog, I'm wearing a wizard shirt and yoga pants. How do you top, like, dog, look,
With
clearly
the
I'm
shoulder
not the one
capes,
taking this
the-
seriously.
The shoulder cape, the staff, and everything. The only thing you're missing is a stupid eye patch.
I will never wear a damn eye patch. I will never wear a hat.
Well, I'm just wearing a helmet, so I don't even think this does
You look
count as.
Man,
Dog.
you are cosplaying as Batman. Don't give me that shit.
Hey, how about Batman when I have a visor? Batman never had a visor, nor did he had a dragon for a helmet.
Man, you look at this shit and look at
Oh yeah,
Devin's
coming from the
argument.
dude in the gas mask.
Exactly.
Fucking Devin over here, Batman, and Yuri over here, the Gimp in training.
In case you haven't noticed, I am a Dragoon Knight, not a Batman lookalike.
You ain't nothing, nigga. You ain't been on Final Fantasy. Shut the hell up.
Hey, I've been on Final Fantasy VII. That still counts.
You ain't keeping it real. You ain't represent.
Be right back. Need to take a short bathroom break.
AKA, he's probably flying over to my house to beat the shit out of me for not playing Final Fantasy.
No, it's literally a case of I need to use bathroom. I've been drinking a lot of water.
That's what happens when you drink a lot of water.
Water.
And this was Those Guys Who Stare at Screens with Bill Nye the Science Guy.
Wait.
Imagine if we got sponsored by Bill.
I would love for us to do an out of context bet just for me to send that to him and then him actually ask to be in an episode. Anyway, I'll be right back.
Alrighty.
Subscribers, get that happening. Let's get that cooking up.
Man, I'm pretty sure all our subscribers are all the members of Those Guys.
We'll make a Patreon page for Bill Nye the Science Guy.
Number
Need a
one goal:
Patreon
get
page.
Bill Nye on the channel.
Oh, okay.
Actually contemplating opening up a Patreon page that's just us trying to get a.
I have a question. Why the hell does Yuri's avatar have a tail?
Because he's a kobold.
The hell's a kobold?
Short stack dragon.
There can only be one!
It's a short stack dragon. Have you never seen a kobold?
Never. Never even heard of one.
Uncultured swine.
I mean, I thought of like the
Oh.
I thought of the color cobalt, but
But if you're in
Yeah, I don't
Japan,
know.
they look like this.
Oh god, no. No, thank you. I'll take the lizard over the dog any day.
Yeah.
huh? Interesting.
Something.
Just
Oh, that's actually interesting.
Hmm.
Yeah. So which means that all kobolds should actually be blue. We've been lied to even further, gentlemen.
Shit. Well, gentlemen, there comes that time where everyone must wake up from their sunny side honeymoons and face the reality. Work is inevitable. And now I must sleep. For tomorrow,
so is death and taxes.
yeah. For tomorrow, I have to return to the old rail grind.
Have fun.
Yeah.
Night, my dude. Also,
Will do. Hope you guys have a good night.
Me too.
better bring your ass back to Final Fantasy 14, nigga.
I'll try, but can't promise that.
Don't you?
And he was never heard from again.
Good night.
Good night.
So it's completely cool to say simple. It's completely cool to say simple on YouTube, right?
Yeah.
I would assume so. Yeah.
Allow me to simp for Final Fantasy 14 yet again.
Go for it.
I'm not gonna lie, dog. I'm finally starting to get caught up on some of the late. I'm finally getting caught up on some of the later updates to Final Fantasy 14 Shadowbringing expansion.
No, you sim for Nanachi, Yuri. Don't lie to us.
Oh, most definitely. But I'm not saying anything because I simp for Makoto every day. So
Damn simps.
hey, look. You were simp for Aru. You were simp for Nia. So you're in the same boat as us.
Hey man, I'm not. Hey man, I simp when they appear. I'm not going out looking for them. Come on.
Neither am I.
Nah, that's bullshit.
Oh, you know what? No. You know what? No. I can't even say that no more. I specifically restarted playing AFK Arenas just because of Makoto.
Exactly. It's like I'm now convinced that Yuri just has like an external hard drive that is just Nanachi pictures.
Bet money it is.
Hey Yuri, why'd your computer so slow? He looks at the hard drive. Ah, shit. What do I tell him?
quick hide the Nanachi stash. Ha!
Oh my lord.
Kid's
I
gonna
let my freak flag fly.
I was gonna say, I like Naoto from Persona 4. She's awesome.
Great. Fucking called it. Let's go.
Yeah. I'm guessing Nanaki is a character from.
Main
Yeah, Made in the Abyss.
and Yuri
okay.
fucking loves her. But also, yeah, Makoto's no, not Makoto. Naoto's great from Persona 4.
Oh yeah, absolutely. She's also the biggest closet freak out of all the girls in that game.
It's always the ones you
For
least
real?
expect.
Bro, look, dog, look, like one of the lines in her Valentine's Day event is straight up, "It's not fair stealing just my heart. If you're gonna take a part of me, take all of me." And says it in the "We are about to rock this bedroom" voice.
Oh
Weren't they
wow.
at the- weren't they
Oh
at the
yeah, I
beach
think
when that happened?
I remember that. I remember that part because I think I remember watching like the romance options for that game.
But again, I like Naruto for the same reason I like Makoto. She has her shit together, which is why it's so damn adorable when she shows when she starts getting all vulnerable and nervous and shit.
Well, yeah, and then also too, like I guess that's the thing kind of about like the other, like I would take her. Honestly, I'd take Naoto most of the chicks in P5 because, or at least I don't know, like the thing with me is like chicks that don't fully advertise themselves like that and yet know who they are and have accepted who they are. That to me is kind of like, oh, okay, so you're not like the average chick that is dreadfully insecure and is trying to prove a point to everybody that she crosses paths with. You
Well,
know,
it's like the whole problem with saying that is like the entire the idea of the entire series is none of these characters know who they actually are,
right? Yeah, which is brilliant.
and they only just now figuring it out. It's like
Yeah.
that's always been the appeal of the Persona series, but it's just I forgot where the fuck I was going with this, by the way.
Persona's about finding out who you really are. Even if you find out that you really are a submissive little girl, like Yukiko. That's why she's a worst girl.
Yeah, nobody likes a doormat, dog.
Or even if that's your murderous piece of shit that should have been gunned down, like Pancake Kid, whatever the fuck his name is. Man,
It's like, honest to God, I can't forget this dude, but I can't say that I don't have a bit of sympathy for him.
Oh, I can be sympathetic to the situation. Fuck him anyway.
True enough.
Like, you had a shitty life. That doesn't excuse you actively making it worse for everyone else. So.
Yeah, true enough. Like I said, I have a bit of sympathy for him. That doesn't mean that I'm just going out and out say like, you're forgiven or some shit like that.
He says as he readies the Nanachi bomb.
I have no clue as to what this is.
What
And
do
I
you
don't-
speak of?
Well, not even just that. What he's posting, I have no clue as to what this is, and I don't want to know. No, we good. We just gonna put that in a box, and we're gonna chuck
Never
that
speak of
box
it
in the
again.
river. Yeah.
Yes.
Day.
Nanako beating the ever-living shit out of Nanachi.
I'd like some context for that, Yuri, if you have any.
I feel like this is a conversation of somebody asking who's cuter, like specifically because these two have a similar name. Holy shit.
Huh.
Wow. That is fucking vicious.
What?
Like, no, this is like the idea and image of a girl as sweet as Nanako standing over Nanachi with a bloody chair, clearly having beat the ever living shit out of her. It's just like
throw down.
it's like I feel like this is one of those cases where Nanachi was trying to put moves on you and Nanako found out.
No.
Turns out she has a brother complex.
I mean, would it be surprising?
No, because it wouldn't be surprising to find out that you has a sister complex.
Oh, I remember they made fun of that in that one.
Yeah, Persona 4 Arena.
No,
the sister complex Kingpin of Steel.
Yeah, they did call him a sister complex, but no. In an advertisement to stop kids from underage drinking, they portrayed you as nothing more than a Nanako cis complex. Let me see if I can find a screenshot.
Yes, please. I need context for that shit.
Because it is him trying to kiss Nanako and getting the shit kicked getting his shit kicked in by Dojima and the others. There we go. Stop underage drinking. Let me. Yeah. Shut up. Come on.
That makes me cringe so fucking hard. My face hurts.
Oh, here it is. One is it's the difference between the rank ups of the max rank of him and Nanako and Minako and
Hold on, that message from you
Ken.
really haunts me. I can't let that go. What do you mean? He goes down, we're all going down. No, I need to know the context behind that. Because if it's grenades or suicide bombing, I'm fucking down. But if it's getting caught by police or some shit like that, fuck you, I'm not in.
I want to go out fighting, bitch.
I came into this world kicking and screaming and covered in someone else's blood. I will leave this bitch the same way.
I'm with you on that suicide pack, but it better not be a rest pack.
Bruh.
Wait. Was this an actual advertisement?
I'm not sure if it was, but no, it was on Nico. No, it was.
Oh wait, hang on. I guess I gotta go.
Licensed by TuneCore Japan. I think the song is like an actual attempt, but the video itself is a fan thing. But yeah, this is pretty sure the origin of you being a syscon. And Anthony over here acting like Winnie the Pooh right now. The pact is sealed.
I'm just trying to figure out what the fuck is happening here.
Oh, I have no idea what to tell you. But yeah, the party clip is basically the difference between Minako and Ken and you and Nanako, and Yu's like, please teach me your ways. The implication being that this is the route where you can make Ken Minako's lover.
I like the first comment that I see under here. I'm thoroughly convinced this is the true ending of Persona Q.
Hey man, I can dig it.
I would totally believe it.
Shame Q is now a dead series. Thanks, Atlas.
Honest to God, you based it off the wrong goddamn game.
Also, the fact of releasing it on a dying console.
True enough. Because it's like for as much as I like the Persona Q series, It's like, dude, I would have much rather if you had those games and make them be Warriors games because you can do more with that.
I can see it. Yeah.
But to make it like, what was it? The dungeon, was it Dungeon Quest or some shit like that?
Etrian Odyssey is the closest.
Yeah.
Atlas.
Yeah, Etrian Odyssey. Yeah, like those games in particular. Those are hella niche games. And you're not really gonna hit as much of an audience as you think you will with those. Regardless of the fact that, I mean, you know, regardless of the fact that the game is actually, you know, it's supposed to play close to the regular style of Persona games. It's supposed to, but it doesn't.
Yeah, it's just Etrian Odyssey with Persona skin, which while it has some great moments with the cast interacting, isn't exactly what everybody wants gameplay wise.
And I'm gonna keep it honest with you. The main thing that took me out of playing the games, both of them, was that I would getting into the beginning areas. I was playing that game on safety. I was getting regularly dusted by the first set of enemies I would ever come across. Specifically because the way the game works is just exiting the dungeon doesn't get you health, doesn't get your health back, it doesn't get your spirit points back, and none of that. You constantly have to pay to get healed, and I just couldn't kill shit in order to sell anything in order to get healed. And if I did, I had to spend most of the money getting healed rather than buying gear.
So I remember kids
So
doing a 100% playthrough for us for both Persona Q1 and 2.
And you know what? And see, because here's the other thing, right? There was one bit in the original Persona Q where playing as either protagonist, you just had a chance to romance one of the basically any one of the characters in the game, right?
Yeah.
Or at least not romance, but I should say they would do this bit where if you went into the speed, I think it was like the dating room or something like that. It was like basically the whole game was based around a what do you call it? A culture festival.
Yeah.
It was like, you know, if you went to like the maid, I think it was like the speed dating cafe or whatever it was. You know, the whole joke was that depending on how you answered the question, you would get paired up with another one of the characters in the game. Yeah, they didn't do that in Persona Q in PQ2.
Aww.
Which I feel like, I don't know, it feels like a lot of the things that made the first one a little special, they didn't do in Persona Q2, which took a little bit out of it. But I don't know, like I said, you talking to somebody who couldn't even get past the first dungeon just because I was getting my ass whooped left and right.
It happens.
So, am I saying that the game was bad? No. Am I saying that it wasn't for me? Yes.
He's saying it sucks and all the Persona Q fans should go eat shit. Man, you're an asshole.
Hey, don't
Why'd
put
you say
words
that?
in my mouth.
Yeah, man, I've recorded
It's
enough podcasts that I can probably make everyone here say whatever the fuck I want.
More or less. But I'm like, nah, dude. I feel like, to me, I feel like it's gotten to the point where trying to make games like that, crossover games like that, just don't really work all that well. But if you decide to make a game where you crossing over multiple chapters of a game like that, like either A, Dissidia style game, B, a fighting game, or C, a Warriors game is like the best way to do that.
I think any crossover game works well if it focuses on what people want, is that the interactions of their favorite characters with one another.
Yeah, I mean they did it before when they did it back in the day with like Capcom versus SNK and all that.
Yeah.
And you know what? It's funny because I just started getting Namco Cross Capcom advertisements, which is hilarious. Actually, speaking of which, actually, I don't know who's gonna be into this, but did y'all see the Capcom Cross Tezuka art gallery?
No.
Honestly, dude, if that like dog, if that was a concept for a Capcom fighting game, I would not be mad about it in the slightest. Actually, to be fair, I would genuinely love that. Fucking just have a match with Astro Boy throwing hands with Mega Man.
That'd be
Because of
cool.
the arts.
It's just like that's the thing. A lot of Tezuka's stuff could
He's
would really
insanely
translate
dark.
well.
Oh. Yeah, they're very
You know.
simplistic designs all around. So if you
Yep.
go 2D or 3D, they wouldn't be too difficult with either style.
Like I would love to see Boggy have an interaction with Felicia. That would be some comical shit. Fucking Kimba the White Lion having a conversation with Amaterasu or something. It's like that. Dog. I would genuinely love to see that as a game.
Maybe one day.
Oh, you know damn well that shit's never gonna happen.
I mean, yeah, man, that's what we're all here for. Is the pink furry lady? What the fuck?
I swear to every unholy force.
A+ right?
I swear to every unholy force.
Listen, Matt. Sorry to tell you this, but you're a furry.
I never denied that.
Oh, you're right. It was Anthony that was denying it. Never mind.
So look, I don't kink shame.
Yuri, what the fuck have you been posting in that Unsafe for Work chat? What is this?
Wait, is this the Adventures of Eddie Puss thing?
No, it's just a bunch of
I
anime
will be
girls zodiac signs that I just noticed now because I looked over here. Like, what the hell is this? They're sex toys. That's what it is. Okay. Why?
In nomine Patris et Filii et Spiritus Sancti.
It's not safe for work. Always rides the line between unholy and okay.
Zodiac owner holes. The fuck. This is interesting.
So, like, is the one the Leo's resting on? Is that what they look like? Cause ugh.
Okay, let's. Oh no, it's just a multicolored tube. Like all they are just multicolored tubes with different patterning.
Okay, they're not the diamond shit that the Leo's on.
No. Considering that would probably carve your dick to shreds, you'd peel your dick like a banana.
I'm sure someone like.
God damn it!
Hey man, I'm sure
What?
some people like a challenge.
Anything's just if you're brave.
Yeah, exactly. Anything can be an Ona hole if you're. They look so boring.
Yeah, no, it's legitimately just a fleshlight with different patternings.
Yuri, you raised my expectations and shit. What was the quote?
My expectations.
You raised my
what was
hopes
the
and
line?
dashed them quite expertly. Bravo, sir.
My disappointment is immeasurable and my day has been ruined.
Oh god, no, he's turning me into a furry.
Alright, look, fam. Look. And wait, you wanna know what the worst part is? I'm pretty sure I actually did see Boggy the Mighty, Boggy of the Mighty Jungle when I was younger, and that kind of sparked some things. But I'm not denying it. I won't
mean-
fight it.
I mean, it's the same as the kids who play Star Fox Adventures as kids and turn into furries thanks to Crystal.
Oh, absolutely.
Or the kids that watch Digimon Tamers. Thank you, Renamon.
Digimon Tamers, or just watched in one of those 2 particular episodes of Totally Spies.
Yeah, those Totally Spies was a free for all in Fetish Away.
Or you know what? Matter of fact, any kid that watched Space Jam.
Oh yeah, like Flash gets said. Why are the kids so fucked up? Well, gee, I wonder why. Yes, free me from this existence, mouse cop lady.
I'm just like, let's make La Bunny a thing. Why are these kids into fucking Pokemon?
Oh man, I remember thinking like, wow, you are just literally stepping up to the Playboy Bunny aesthetic here, aren't you? And
Like,
then Mega Evolution. And it's like, yeah, the Mega
exactly.
Evolution. So-
I was sitting there like, these motherfuckers know what it is they're doing. And then wait, you want to tell me that her legs are strong? Well, I know exactly what that means.
She a rabbit and those legs strong. Gee, I wonder why.
Got a pair she gonna hit you with a pair of legs that just don't quit.
And as a wise man once, as Anthony said, in some countries this is usually a sign of war. Yes, Anthony, Pokemon is a sign of war.
Meanwhile, I'm gonna just stick to my normalcy. Of being a Makoto simp. At least I can explain that.
Yeah, you're into CBT.
Shut the fuck up. Dear God, shut up.
Hey man, nobody is judging you.
I'm judging me.
It's okay. It's not,
Loathing and self-doubt are my fetish.
it's not the worst fetish you could have picked up. You could have been into Kodomo no Jikan.
God, what the fuck was going on? What the fuck was going through my head when I even started talking about that shit? Like,
it's called being a dumb high schooler.
I've admitted to the fact that I have an issue with sometimes having over morbid curiosity. But Jesus Christ, dude, that shit was borderline. I could get arrested.
Hey man, high school curiosity, it's a horrible thing.
It was just, dear fucking Lord.
And for anyone watching who's wondering, why do I always bring that up? That's the only example I have, and I'm not gonna look for more.
Yeah, no, never look for more. Because it never needs to be shown. It shouldn't have existed.
That's what the good old Space Marines really should be going after. So what else is there in the news? We've already talked about the insurrection. Something else is happening on the 19th. Can't wait to see the cops just open the door for them that time too, and shoot Biden on the in front of the White House.
Bet money.
Oh yeah, it's gonna Just fucking funny since Biden's literally just like, hey, nothing's gonna change, so what's the point, right?
Next thing you know, he's gonna have fucking 30 SWAT officers just swarm the place anytime a fly buzzes through the damn window. Hold the fuck up! Wings where I can see him! Did we get him?
Yeah, he had a gun. Oh, he was reaching for his knife.
He's black!
Every fly starts sweating. Oh, what a wonderful country, am I right, guys?
This is Mary.
And that means
What?
it's tomorrow.
Do you know what time it is? It's tomorrow.
Oh, thank God. I was afraid you were going to leave me hanging. Oh, shit.
Ah. Worth speaking on.
How did that end? Or, like, did it stop on a cliffhanger?
Okay, so they Half-Life 3'd it. Okay.
So they valved it, because every one of their fucking games ends on a cliffhanger. Vampire robots. Oh, boy. God damn, now that got me angry because I just remember that the Type Moon doesn't like to refer to their vampires as vampires for some fucking reason.
Ooh, what the fuck?
just, just picturing Heavy shoving a funnel up down Soldier's throat and just pouring a gallon of blood back in there. But
Oh no, this doesn't go in through the mouth.
No, but there's a hole in his chest, right? So the blood just keeps pouring back out.
Okay, dog. I know this is about to sound wild, but Pepsi with pineapple. God damn it. Like toothpaste. Bam. Pepsi with pineapple bangs so hard. Like it's genuinely delicious.
Never tried it. Probably don't. We don't really buy pineapples all that often, or at all, over here.
Like no, I mean, at Walmart they sell these cans of Pepsi with pineapple juice. Well, yeah, it's just cans of Pepsi that already had a pineapple in it. So pineapple flavored Pepsi,
Oh shit, that is a
and it
thing.
hits.
Huh. Oh my god, there is a hole in Soldier's chest. I fucking love this comic.
Uh,
How do you separate all the blood types? Fuck. I need to read this whole series. Because every little bit of the comics that I've actually seen is fucking amazing. Oh my god, if blood actually shot out of her eye. There's a good reason he lost his medical license. Oh right, I forgot Rupert Langdon's a fucking Trump supporter. That's that. It's so... Oh, and then I need to actually watch Keep Your Hands Off Azoka one of these days.
Hell no.
A real monster up there. Why are they covered in jelly?
Oh God, what the hell?
Okay, okay. Take two. Why are they covered in honey? And why are they naked?
God damn it! I challenge you to pitch the one-on-one combat. What? Why are you in a speedo? It's the best way to fight.
My first mistake was
I'm
asking
sorry.
that's the
I'm
soldier.
sorry. Who's the chick?
That's Heavy's sister and Soldier's fiance, I believe.
Ah, huh.
Hey, you can call it.
Um, I love the fact there's actually a reference to the situation. See, full frontal bravery, 1 to 1,000,000, all new tales of valor.
It's such a close Scout Adventures 1. It reminds me how a few weeks ago people were talking about, but like people were talking about how comic books haven't seen a rise in profits because holy crap, is it impossible to get into comic books?
Mm-hmm. There are no barriers between us and the naked carnage. We're committing what?
I mean, it's Soldier, so I'm not sure if I should ask if I should ask questions.
Why don't we go fight somewhere less naked?
You go on. I'll catch up.
It's like this is like a bad train wreck. I need to see this.
I need to see this through until the end.
You are part of the team, but you got a strong skull.
The Trinity.
And then there he goes, just showing everything.
Why can't you be professional? Hello, naked sniper. It's like, oh my god, I love it.
Hello?
Oh
Yep,
shit, have the mariachis been defeated?
Yep.
nice.
Oh my god.
So yeah, naked sniper.
With a Y cut. No, isn't that an autopsy cut?
Yeah.
Okay.
Um, what the fuck? All the nudity and the honey, these things, they confuse me.
Welcome to the world of TF2.
I am both terrified and aroused. Aroused, you might say.
Well, Mark Matfer is scared and horny.
I'm pretty sure the horny is a result of me being scared.
Matt fears strong, naked women in honey.
That sounds delightful.
December 4th, 1987. Did something actually happen on that day, or is that just...
I'm not sure. I think maybe like a date is gonna happen in the TF2 universe.
Okay, because I'm not seeing anything. The only thing I see is that in that special week of December, people in the US were listening to Heaven is a Place on Earth by Belinda Carlisle.
No!
It's just a song. Calm down, Jesus.
No, you don't know. Oh no!
Yuri, what'd you do to him?
Okay, so you know how I took a fine tooth comb to the whole Zodiac on the whole thing?
Yeah?
I kept scrolling and I shouldn't.
Oh, your first mistake, my friend. What did you find?
Something I wish I never did.
Oh boy. Well, share it with the class.
You're gonna wish I didn't.
I'm regretting a lot of things in the last 10 years we've known each other, more or less.
Yeah, this is about to make you regret all of that.
Oh, I doubt it, my friend, but we'll see.
Okay, I'm going to have to burn my phone after this immediately.
It's a Nanachi on the whole. Oh no, keep it away from Yuri.
Yeah, I wish it was that simple.
Oh, it's a MIDI one. Oh no.
Dude,
I mean, if
maybe
you just shove bologna into a tin can and throw it into the microwave, that's basically the same effect.
Never result.
I'm like, no. I wish it was something that simple. Police are gonna be coming for me in a minute now.
As John once said, police should be breaking down that door any second now. Oh, he posted. What is this? Little young. Oh. Oh no.
I fucking regret everything.
It's okay, guys. She's actually a vampire that's like 3,000 years old.
I fucking hate that shit.
Sure, she may look, act, and talk like a 8-year-old, but she's really not. Yes, officer, I'll come with you to your car.
Alright, be back. I gotta go get the cognac.
He's running to the police.
Dear God, officer, put the goddamn cuffs on me. Jesus, forgive me for the multiple sins that I've committed this day. Well, hello there, Ada Wong. You are a beautiful, beautiful. White.
Here, Matt goes simping again.
Damn. Look at them booty shorts.
And we're back to the horny part of those guys who stare at screens.
I love the fact that as much as this chick comes into play later on in the game, you constantly run into her on a regular basis.
Yeah.
It's like because it's this new character by the name of Angel that becomes a major part of the side missions later on in the game. But the thing is that you constantly run into her and you constantly talk to her, but you'll never guess that fact.
Now, Angel, what game is she in? Or what game is this?
Final Fantasy VII.
Oh, okay. So she's one of the new girls that was.
Yep. One of the new girls trying to wrap themselves around Cloud's dick, yes.
I mean, I didn't want to say it, but
Dog, look, it is what it is. All right. It was like Jess was always thirsty. Tifa was just she wanted to but never did.
and then they adopted 2 kids together.
Yep.
Still ain't getting any pipe, but at least they have a family.
Which is weird. I'm just like, dude, you know she likes you. And you keep trying to act like you don't, but I know you like her too. It's just, it's time to lay it down, dog. Quit wasting
No.
time.
No, man. The moment he tries, Sephiroth's gonna pop back up.
I'll never be a memory.
Because this asshole can't leave Cloud alone for 5 minutes.
Cloud! I want your dick!
Oh yeah, if FF7 remake doesn't he come off like an ex-boyfriend who's really fucking desperate to get back?
Honest to God, he kind of does.
So it's not entirely off to you. But I think we've run a good course, unless somebody else has anything they want to bring up other than Yuri's comics.